So this is a new core magnetic Vincube 4x4, UV I think. The interesting thing of course is that I originally got a core magnetic Vincube before the regular Vincube because it just worked out some weird way where I managed to order PiCube's core magnetic one before actually ordering the regular one because the initial batch just sold out so quickly. Maybe 2 PiCube shop. So, but now, Vincube have decided to make their own core magnetic version, which is going to be a whole lot cheaper than the PiCube one, of course. I think I've sold out of all of the PiCube core magnetic ones, so I obviously won't be getting any more. So, you can see the difference here. They've changed the colour of the logo to blue. I think, yeah, this is UV. Maybe my sample one as well. My other sample is glossy. Right, so let's have a look inside this box before we get into the cube. Probably nothing that interesting, but you never know. Some weird things come in cube pamphlets. Ooh, how to solve a 4x4. Yes, except I already know how to solve a 4x4. And kind of different felt to this. It just feels a bit different to most cube bags, but I think it's the same with the other Vincube ones. Right, okay, so this is the core magnetic Vincube. Yeah, the trouble is with core magnets on 4x4 is that there can be a difference in the magnetic strength between the layers due to the way the core magnets work. I'm hoping that the triple magnetic ALSU V7 will fix that. I have a feeling it will from what I've heard, but obviously I haven't tried it yet. But so far, I've actually preferred non-core magnetic 4x4s over the core magnetic versions of the same 4x4. But, wait a minute, is this the first mass-produced core magnetic 4x4? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the first mass-produced core magnetic 4x4, which is quite an interesting thing to try. Obviously it's coming out very close before the ALSU V7, but this is the first mass-produced core magnetic 4x4. So let me scramble it up and do a solve on it, and just see if I recognise that feel. Obviously I'm assuming that it is just the regular core magnets that I'm critiquing, of course. Maybe they've done something different, you never know. Cube companies do surprise me sometimes. Yeah, that's quite slow. 46. The trouble is with things like this, is it's quite hard to really notice it during a solve, but I think there are just a few times where I have kind of felt the alignment inconsistencies with core magnets, which is why I would probably still prefer the non-core magnetic Vincube. In fact, I'll just do a solve on it right now. In fact, I think I have been using this at competitions. I kind of have switched up a bit between this and the ALSU WRM, also the non-core magnetic version, even though I have the core magnetic version of that as well. But I guess I'm glad that they're now starting to release core magnetic versions that are mass produced, so they're cheaper, because it's when you have to have them custom, and they're so much more expensive, and then it's like, is it even better? And you're paying like £30 more to have the core magnets. That's not great, really, is it? But unfortunately, it's been like that for a while. Okay, so let's have a look inside. So I'm just going to quickly get out a few pieces so we can have a look at the core. Okay, that's interesting. I can't really see that from there. Okay, so I'm gonna take apart a whole quarter, I think. Obviously, don't try this at home if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so that is a very small ball core there. Very small. So there must be magnets in there. And then, of course, there is a corner magnet. So I was not expecting it to be that small in the center. And you can't even see the magnets. You can just see this black thing round the core, which I presume must contain magnets. Unless, maybe it's like magnetic all the way around. No, it is just specific magnets inside. So it's an interesting design. It's different to most core magnetic 4x4s, but it is just ordinary core magnets, nothing more. So I'm hoping that there will be some other innovative ideas that kind of make core magnetic 4x4s actually work. Because right now, I don't think this is better than the regular Vincube, and that's kind of problematic if it's more expensive. But obviously, other people will disagree. But I know one person who agrees with me, and that's Stanley Chappell, 4x4 blindfolded world record holder. So I'm pretty sure Timon Kolosinski still uses an Elsu GTS 2M as well. So I don't know. Right, I'm going to reassemble this and then do one more solve. Well, I'm obviously going to have edited that out, but I'm quite pleased that time I was able to reassemble a quarter of a 4x4 with no shouting, no anger, nothing going wrong, just quite quickly, in about a minute. So it can be done, if you know what you're doing. It really can be done. So learn how to do it. Right, one final solve to test this out. I mean, obviously I should be set 40 on the 4x4 by now. But no, I'm not. Yeah, all I can say really is I still prefer the non-core magnetic Vincube. Moyu, please make core magnets work. I think you can do it. Just please do it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Obviously you can buy this at speedcubing.org. I think it's £24, but you can also buy the non-core magnetic one for a bit cheaper. I think it's 17 for the glossy and 20 for the UV. I'd just go with the non-core magnetic version personally, but it's obviously up to you, and I'm sure lots of people like the idea of core magnets. Just the dark secret that they don't really work on 4x4.